19 for 20, 278, 3 touchdowns, no picks last week, and they'll run it on first down. Carson Hansen exploding through the hole. First down and 10 at the 44. Becht underneath finds one of his tight ends, and they've got a bunch of great ones. Bramer with the tackle, a gain of 5 defensively. Hansen, first down, Cyclones.
Great push by that offensive line, and you're going to see that
opening series for Iowa State. Becht in trouble, dancing out of the pocket, wants to throw it, and just dives out of bounds short of the first down marker. Shire giving chase, and there is a flag on the play. Second down and 20 at the 41. Hansen in motion. Becht with time underneath, drops it off, caught. And this time it's Bramer. And they'll stay on the ground conservatively. Hansen turns a corner, dives forward. It's almost like a putt from 44 yards away. And perfect. Iowa State strikes first.
Iowa State facility yesterday. Man, he comes from a great family, and we're looking forward to telling stories about him all afternoon.
I think, Gus, that they need to get him more involved in the run game.
Second and 8 at the 26. And they'll move straight ahead. Nothing doing, that's right. Dominique Orange in the middle, the big. Becht, far side, caught, and out of bounds. Gabe Burkle, another one of those talented tight ends.
They're not doing that with outside receivers. They're doing it with tight ends. And like I say, you're going to see multiple guys on the field all day long.
Here's Sama, first carry of the game, bounces it outside, strings it out, picks up a first down. Beautiful piece of running at the 42. Sama trying to drag defenders, breaks a tackle, and gets chopped down. This time is Zach Lutmer. Becht, quick strike, a slant. They won't get it. Eskelson. And they'll hand it off. Hansen, first down, Cyclones. First down at the 47. Becht fires down the field and caught at the 10. Eskelson. Brett Eskelson, 2 catches, 77 yards last week, including a 61-yarder early.
Beautiful throw right here from Rocco Becht. You cannot defend that.
Against Kansas State in 2023. He'll run it. Sticks his foot in the ground, cuts it back, and will pick up 3 or 4. He's already good from 44. And good again. 2 for 2. 3:18 to play in the first quarter.
They want more than that this year.
First down at the 25. And it's Xavier Williams pushing the pile for 5. Let's go downstairs to the AAG. Gronowski, sideline, nice throw, nice catch, completion. Jacob Gill, should be a first down. Gill in motion. Gronowski drops it off. Gill, oh, and he's banged right down. That's a terrific defensive play. Marcus Neal Jr., a loss of 6.
Great defensive plays always start with great recognition. Watch Neal. He sees what's going on, and he steps inside of the new tight end. Hayden Large had to come in for the injured Addison Ostrenga.
Gronowski fumbles the snap, picks it up, and it'll be taken down for a sack. Neal Jr. again. So back-to-back losses. Xavier Williams in the backfield. He's the pistol. Here's Gronowski with the leg, stays in bounds. First down, leans forward at the 20. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. For Iowa, Xavier Williams. They give it to him, running left. Can't get around the corner. He is tackled for a loss. This time, Jontez Williams. Second down and 11 at the 21. Williams again running right this time. He'll lean forward, picks up 3, maybe actually 4 yards on the play. Gronowski. Nice throw, not enough for the first down, however, and that is Jacob Gill. So Kirk Ferentz has the decision to make. Does he go for it on 4th down? And it's good. Barely.
Stevens' kick is good.
In the backfield. Becht drops it off. Sama, head of steam, tracked down at the 30 by Shire. That's a gain of 4. Second down and 6 at the 29. Delayed handoff. Sama. Now Sama can really run the football, folks. As we mentioned, he ran for a career high, an Iowa State freshman record, 276 yards on just 16 carries. Becht drops it off. Sama again in space, tried to stick move. And he'll cross the line of scrimmage and pick up 2 yards on the play.
To pay attention to something other than the run game.
Second down and 10. Near side, caught. Seth Anderson. Beck checks it down. Out of the backfield. Hansen, nice move, turns it up. And if he didn't step out of bounds, looks like he's close to the first down. The trivia question, that is, folks. Xavier Williams running near side, and he's tripped up. Tackle for a loss. Nicely done, Jeremiah Cooper.
50 wins, looking for 51.
Boy, the head coach of the Saints, Gronowski. And intercepted! Down the sideline! Cooper out of bounds in the first turnover of the game.
Boy, this is tough for a quarterback. Watch Weegan, the wide receiver. He slips out of his break, and that allows Jeremiah Cooper, who is an excellent corner for Iowa State, to jump the route, get in front, and pick it off before he goes out of bounds. This Iowa State team is not worried about the deep threat of Iowa at all. Iowa continues to try to throw these short routes underneath these defensive backs for Iowa State, and they are too good for that. Jeremiah Cooper
at the Iowa 18. Becht wants to run it, picks his hole, gets through it, and goes down at the 12. Back in at running back. Sama gets through the hole and picks up a first. Becht. End zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. Benjamin Bramer. He had 2 touchdowns last week against South Dakota. This is his 3rd of the year.
Well, here's Jaden Harrell in man coverage. Watch him bump out with the motion. And now you've got the middle linebacker on the tight end. That's a mismatch, which has played outstanding so far today.
11 wins a season ago. Here's a handoff straight ahead. Jazz Patterson. He gains 5. Different story right now for Iowa with their quarterback, Mark Gronowski. 2nd and 6 at the 19. Patterson remains in the game. They'll give it to him. And Patterson burst. Nice burst. As Gronowski. He'll throw it. Underneath, caught. Sam Phillips. Joel, here's my question.
Big stadium. It's not the same as being in this road environment and in this matchup and rivalry.
First down. And they'll run it with Patterson. You told a story about when you were playing quarterback.
Real time right here.
2nd and 6 at the 48. He'll throw it again under pressure. He can run. Gronowski slides down. Looks like he picks up the first down. Well, by the way, where were you playing that first game? 3rd down and 1 at the 47. Gronowski runs it. I don't know. Caleb Bacon was there defensively for the Cyclones. Patterson the pistol. They give it. He'll get through the hole and get a big chunk. A minute 27 to go in the second quarter. Gronowski goes through his progression, steps back, takes his time. Near side, caught, Gill, and he'll get out of bounds at the 20. Incredible blocking by the offensive line on that play.
I tell you, that was insane how long he had to throw. Only a three-man rush, and here's the entire route you're going to get from Jacob Gill.
That started at the 13. They'll run it. Williams keeps his balance. What power. Third down and 1 at the 14. Gronowski looking for the first. He has it and a little bit more. Dragged down at the 10.
This could be potentially on Iowa
to the
State.
sack, holding defense number 19. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 53. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Holy cow. Patterson next to Gronowski. He'll run it, trying to get in, and does. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Mark Gronowski. And we saw a great block by Jazz Patterson.
Yeah, he stuck his head right in there. He's only 210 pounds. Kirk Ferentz loves what he saw, the resiliency from his offense. And now that's twice that we've seen. And look at our coach, Urban Meyer. He's right in there.
He's on the goal line.
That's right.
Coach.
He's right behind, getting ready for halftime.
He kicked a 63-yarder against South Dakota. Backed. Oh,
can't do that. Can't do that.
Open field tackle. This time it's Zach Luton in at running back. And this is Beck. Keeps it, and he is dropped immediately. Well defended this time. It's Ethan Herkett. A loss of 2.
I tell you, that is a big stop.
Tyler Perkins. Weegan. Backpedals. Now he'll field it at the 11. Looking for a crease and dragged down at the 5-yard line. Great special teams. This time it's Trey Bell.
That is.
Gronowski sprints out, sets, fires underneath, and it's caught by Jacob Gill at the 30. Gain of 22, 1st and 10 at the 30. Gronowski pulls it down, runs it. Nice little stutter step. Woo, they call that the stinky leg. And he'll get out of bounds and pick up a first down. 2nd down and 7 at the 44. Let's see what Sticks can do. Play fake, drops it off. Far side, caught, close to a first down. This time it's Hayden Large.
I'll tell you, just the entire feeling of this game has changed. Quarterback Gronowski getting into a nice rhythm.
First down at the 49. Patterson. And as you mentioned in the first half, Jazz Patterson gave him a boot.
Thus, if he wants to sneak, he needs to go to the side.
He does and picks up the first down. At their own 5. Williams. And the X-Man dives forward, picks up 4. For the Hawkeyes, 2nd and 6 at the 33. Another run, 6 straight. X.
Offensive drive.
3rd down and 2 at the 29. Gronowski rolls. He takes it himself, another first down. And look at the confidence of this Iowa team now. Patterson remains in the game. He's the pistol. They give it to him. Gets through the hole. Power running for the Hawkeyes. Now this is the difference between the Big 12 and the Big 10. Drew Stevens into a tip one from 36 yards to level this game. Drew Stevens with the equalizer. in the game at running back. Beck, hand in his face, throws a strike. Sowell. And Chase Sowell, the junior, first down at the 13. Sama, stutter step, and he goes nowhere. May have lost a yard on the play.
Abu Sama, the Cyclone ball carrier.
Rocco, underneath, caught. Nice throw as Bramer, the tight end, all 6'7" of them. Nice hands, gains 5. Iowa defense has been stingy. Beck, sidearm throw. Woo! Caught. First down. He put some hot sauce on that one. Beck with a handoff. Sama. Nice spin. Leg drive. 210 pounds at 5 feet 11. Third down and 1 of the 33. First down.
Good push.
Sama gains 4. 8th play of the drive. First down at the 37. Beck, slant, caught. Woo! Put the biscuit in the basket. Overby. 2nd and 1 at the 46. Handoff, Sama. First down, spinning, and he'll be dropped inside Iowa territory. Rocco sprints out, throws on the move. Nice throw, kept it low. Eskelson with the first down for Iowa at the 11. Here's a handoff to Patterson. Nice cut. Jazz Patterson taken down by Marcus Neal. Gronowski to throw it. With time. Gets a block. Makes a move. Breaks a tackle. And makes chicken salad. So they go from the 19 to the 34-yard line. First down. Patterson. Knifing through. Picks up 5. All right, 2nd and 5 at the 39. Patterson straight ahead. First down. Hawkeyes and more.
They feel like they have the advantage because of their quarterback in these fourth quarters, with him having the ball in his hands.
Drops it off on first down. That's a gain of 5 for Carson Hansen. Beck, he'll run it. Gets outside, turns it up, slides down, and picks up the first. Here's a handoff. Hansen. So Mauser was dating the same girl. She came to Ames with him. Rocco Beck, empty backfield. That one, 10. Cut! What a grab! Gabe Burkle plucked it out of the air. Xavier Townsend tipped it. Gain of 17.
I tell you, the concentration from Burkle right here is insane. This ball goes up, and then he's got to go back over his head, and then through the contact of the safety, Cohen Intringer, who hits him as he's grabbing.
Beck puts it on the money. Sowell. Iowa needs a stop right here. Beck, jump pass, caught, and a first down, Gabe Burkle.
This is just such a great look from Beck. Watch, there's Burkle right here, so he's going to just creep up towards the line of scrimmage, and then just a little jump, a very similar type of delay to the tight end against Kansas State late on a big drive that was able to cap that win, and there another
started at the 10. Option, Hansen, spinning. Nothing. Well defended. Merriweather cleans it up. Clean snap. Good hold. Good. The money man. Kyle Conradi. 54 big ones.
on number 11 to deliver these short, quick routes, in particular on the outside.
First down and 10 at the 24. Gronowski underneath, caught. One timeout left for Iowa. Gronowski in trouble and goes down. McDonough. Timeout Hawkeyes. At the 23. Gronowski. Again he's sacked. McDonough back to back. What a day in Iowa. What a game. 16-13 the final.